I'm driving on 694. It is 8:30 in the morning. I'm listening to Vanita interviewing Dan Hayes about the Byron Buxton running the cycle. And as I'm driving, a guy in a pickup truck signals left. I'm in the left lane, he's in the middle lane, and just starts moving over, and I'm right there. So I honk the horn. And Dan, I know, like, when it comes to honking the horn, you're hesitant.
When it comes to honking the horn, this is exactly the situation you should be honking the horn in when somebody clearly doesn't see you and you're alerting them to your presence. The problem is we all lay on the horn 50,000 other times. And so when somebody hears the horn, that's not their first thought.
So I did
but I digress.
Like a quick 3, like trying to signal with the horn, stop it. And
please don't merge into me.
Please don't merge into me. And I worry about it right now because when you honk the horn or when you drive around, you look and like, how many people have earbuds in while they're in their cars? And I'm like, I hope they can hear, right? You got noise canceling or whatever. When I put my earbuds, what are they? AirPods?
Or earbuds. Or you can just combine them into earbuds. Whatever you want to do.
So this guy almost, boom, slams into me. But he heard the horn, he moved, and what he did next, 0% chance I saw it coming. He rolled down his window, sort of waved, slowed down for me to catch up to him, and was like being incredibly apologetic.
My bad.
I could not believe that it happened because I'm, especially with the construction going on, I feel like people on the roads are being maniacs. And seeing someone actually be like, whoa, I'm so sorry. It was, I just was floored by it. I would love to hear if you have a tale of like decency, kindness, quality behavior on the road. 651-461-9226. Because early on a Monday morning, I'm driving to Prior Lake. I'm not really that thrilled that I'm up at 8 in the morning driving to this golf. I wasn't going to golf. I was going to work a little bit. And it just put me in a great mood. An absolute great mood. Because, not great mood. Jeez. That's a different show altogether.
What kind of golf tournament was this?
It's a different show. It's so unusual. And I feel like drivers have been like, I don't know what you felt this weekend driving around, but there were a couple of times this weekend on the road, there was a guy in a car who I thought he was taking advantage of the new motorcycle law where you can kind of weave in and out of the lane.
Yeah.
And this dude, like he was like it wasn't a quick get to the right lane, get to the left lane. It was straight up weaving through. You're like, my God, I'm going to be killed.
Carefully observing the speed limit too, I'm sure.
Poof. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. For me, it was great. Like it is. And I think about this because we're all a little on edge on the roads, right? We are nervous to honk because what if somebody loses it? And not that I think we always need to be worried about like, oh, road rage could rear its head or whatever. I don't think that's a realistic thing to always be worried about, but it is something I think about. Like, oh, what do I do if I honk the horn and this guy does something and then now, right? And the same as with if I screw up, like sometimes I've screwed up on the road and you're like, how do I communicate my bad?
I think you're doing it. That's what I do.
What this guy did, I thought was great.
You know, hold up the hands like, hey, sorry. Sorry.
I did that to someone before, and let's just say they were not accepting my apology.
Well,
like,
I mean,
it was like a full-on rager by that guy, and I was wrong, but then it was like, let's not escalate the situation. Let's go to Steve and Hugo on the CCO Talking text line, 651-461-9226. Steve, it's people in your part of the state. It was a nice interaction on the road today.
Yeah, that is a great story, Jason. I had a very similar one up in Lino Lakes when I was coming off of 35W, getting on County Road J, and I'm going to take a right-hand turn.
Yep.
And this guy in a pickup truck pulls up behind me, and I'm waiting for the red light. I got a red light, and it says no turn on red. And I'm like waiting there because I'm not turning.
Right.
And he starts laying on the horn and laying on. And he's like getting so angry at me. And I'm like, I'm 2 seconds from just like, what the heck? What's going on? And all of a sudden, I just roll my window down. I pointed up at the sign, and he just like, oh, that look, right? You can I give my rear view and that look. And I turn. He catches up to me, rolls his window down, and he was like, dude, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. And I like, no problem. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
That's cool. That is cool. Did you have a moment when he rolled his window down that you thought it might be going in a different direction?
I know when I pointed at the no turn on red sign and he looks up and sees it, it was like that blank expression where his lips kind of go, right away he got it. And he was just like, put his head down.
Yeah, that's so good. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it.